Hey guys, I had the live stream set on the wrong day, the wrong time, um, but it is fixed now. I'm glad that you found it. Hey, Toy Pups. My cat's here reminding me.
Can you register with Yoga Alliance? Yes, you can.
Sorry, guys. Got a yoga ad coming up. Funny. Um, I'm right about the 1 year anniversary of when I started doing nature shorts. A video on my Facebook. Hey, Dragon Fruit Man. A video on my Facebook page. They give you the um, what was it? Your memories. She says Yogi is never late. I'm fashionably late. Yeah, so I think today is the 1 year anniversary of my um very first nature short. I think it was a owl in the daylight, which has become a passion of mine. Milka and I tracking them down when she is with me, and I got about 7K views. How was that for like first time beginner's luck? Hey, Michael. Michael says, "Hey, Yogi. So how come I could get 7K views way back when, and nowadays sometimes I get like I don't even get a dozen. I'm not complaining. Every view is a good view. I'm just curious about how that works, why it works that way. What is the secret of the algorithms? I hear from more people on their live streams nowadays that it seems to be getting harder to, hey, small face, to get the algorithms to notice you. Just more and more people are saying that. Michael says, "Hey, you only have a 10-minute premiere tonight at 6 p.m. Awesome. You know the routine. Drop the link a couple times and keep reminding us." Smallface says, "Congratulations." And thank you, Smallface. Congratulations to you on some big burpees today. Hey, Presley. Presley says, "Afternoon. Nice to see you, my friend." Jace says, "Smile, baby." Michael says, "It's an upbeat, relaxing music." Nice. Jace waves at Presley. Daisy May is here. Daisy is so close to getting her. She's probably already there. Tandra is probably already there. Now we're just filling in the gaps. Hey, Joe. How are you, my friend? Joe says, "Master Yogi." Daisy says, "Hey, Yogi." Jay says, "That's crazy. 7K this evening. Face is popular." He's the new face of burpees. New kid on the block. He's setting new standards. Daisy says, "Hi, everyone in chat. How are you, Daisy?" Hey, Carl. Carl says, "Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, my friend. Nice to see you." Jace says, "Daisy update, please." You're going to like what you hear, Jace. Jace is waving at Carl. T says, "Hello to all." Austin is live. Awesome. Feel free to drop the link if you want Dragon Fruit. Jace sends love to T. T says, "Jason, Smallface, good session you had." Yeah, it was. They were having a good time, too. Even more impressive. Daisy says, "Hi to Presley." Carl says, "Fed up with YouTube." I can see how that could happen for a lot of people. I'll tell you what, I am not getting the algorithm attention anymore. And who knows? My live streams, sometimes a few people show up, sometimes there's just a couple. I absolutely love YouTube. No complaints. They'll pick me up when they pick me up, or if they don't, they don't. I like what I'm doing. I like being here. I like the conversations that I get to have with you guys. I like you guys coming here and hanging out with me. Let me rephrase that. I like you guys coming here and putting up with me. It's much appreciated. I will not ever see. I might put a little tiny complaint in there. It would be nice to get those algorithm nods, but no hate, no hate to YouTube for me. Daisy says, "I'm good, Yogi. How are you?" I'm good, Daisy. We're getting snow tomorrow. Wouldn't mind not getting snow. Speaking of the things that I would like. However, I will focus on my internal spring. As Herman Melville said, the insula Tahiti that lies in the heart of all men. Daisy says, Jace, 2907 this morning as of 5 days ago. It's so awesome. Hey, Daisy, do you know how many watch hours you average per day? Just sort of on the average? It's got to be in the 20s, 30s, maybe even 40s. With that being the case, if you average 30 a day, which is doable, like you mentioned in your live stream, you're already there, as is Tandra. I got our friend Cherry up. Like to get her over that line. Hawk says, hey to Bumblebee. Dragon Fruit drops the link for Austin. Thank you, Riley. Guys, if you want to pop in and say hi to Riley, I want to go there real quick. Riley's a good friend. He's a good friend of the channel. The least I could do. Brother Austin. I just want to hit the like button and say that I'm stopping in to say hi. Imagine this. What if YouTube became your giving space? What if YouTube became your practice, your spiritual practice? That you could use your channel, you could use your live stream, you could use your videos to make people feel good. You would never have a bad day. You would never have any complaints about YouTube. And the more you would give, the more you would receive. Does that mean you'd get more subscribers? Not necessarily. Does it mean that you'd get more views? Not necessarily. But who are we to measure what we receive? The things we receive from the heart are immeasurable. You cannot put a number or a tag or a price on the things we receive of and for the heart. Hey, Josh. Just as Josh edits Mooing in Yogi's basement, you're always welcome in the basement, my friend. Jace, go moo as loud as you can. Jace did some serious mooing. You both did some serious mooing. Swapface says, I'm actually not putting up with you. Everyone enjoy your calmness. It's inspiring. Well, thank you, Swapface. You know what? Here's what I really enjoy about you. You really are a smile face. You are the living embodiment of a smile face. I saw someone in Jace's chat say, quit laughing. That's how you waste energy. And you just kept getting stronger. You kept laughing, you kept getting stronger. How could laughing ever waste energy? I've laughed for 100 miles in a race before. Well, let me take that back. Mile 40 on my very first 100-mile finish, it was freezing rain. It was miserable. I thought I might have been slightly hypothermic. People at the aid station phoned ahead to those who were supposed to pace me and said, I don't think he's going to make it. He'll get into the turnaround point. That was mile 60, and I think he's going to drop. Somewhere a little over the halfway point, the freezing rain began to look like dancing crystals. And I started smiling. And I started thinking, if this is the worst that I feel, I can't feel any worse than this, right? That's pretty amazing. And I started smiling harder and laughing more. And for the next 45, maybe 50 miles, all I did was laugh and smile the entire way in. Got my buckle, sitting back here somewhere. Yep, I was just visiting you, Austin. He says, Softface, I enjoyed the energy between you and the banter. Yeah, they were pretty awesome. Hey, Monkey Man. How are you, my friend? He says, Ace, in your live, did you see your guy telling you both you needed to eat more and needed injections? Danny's saying hi to everyone. Hey, Danny. Did we have someone new come in? Thanks for dropping your link, Michael. It's an upbeat, relaxing style horror-like sound. Man, Michael is getting really creative. He's doing stuff I don't think anyone else is doing right now on YouTube. Lone Squiddo says, I'm sick today. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. There he is, Freddy Cinematic Universe. Hello, Freddy. Appreciate you coming in. Daisy says, Affin, you know, I hear you. This girl doesn't care for that snow stuff. Yeah, you left that snow stuff far behind, didn't you? Daisy says, no, I don't. And I don't know if there's a way to find out. Yeah, I don't know either. It probably is because I've heard people. I guess there is because our friend Maddie said that he got 90 watch hours in a day. So there's got to be a way to know how many you get per day, right? Jace says, Squid will get well soon. Thank you, Jace. You know you're getting a fair number, Phil. End of the week. It's Monday. End of the week, and you're there. I think you will officially be there by Friday. Coffee says, one movie. It was real fun. Carl says, I had a meeting with YouTube with the phone today. What did you two have to say, Carl? He says, Small Face, it's always a pleasure, brother. You guys made burpees look like they're fun. Monkey Man says, hope everyone had a fantastic day so far. So far, yes. I hope you did too, Monkey Man. How are you? When's the next live stream? Hey guys, always feel free. Plug your stuff. Drop a link for your next live stream. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know if you need help. You guys looking to get monetized? We got a few new people here. Are you looking to get monetized? How close are you? And you want to ask anyone to play a playlist for you? Ask. I obviously can't speak for everyone, but I'm speaking for everyone. They're going to help you. I know these guys. They're going to help you. Hey, Betty. Retirement is here. So yeah, Carl, I'm curious about what YouTube had to say. Next time you talk to him, ask him to throw some algorithms my way. Just a couple. One or two. He says, Yogi, was he hallucinating when running? I have not had the good fortune to hallucinate when running, but Mocha has. She has done sleep running. She's fallen asleep. She fell asleep while we were running through a swamp for 24 hours. It was actually our first 24-hour race. And man, was that nerve wracking. She would be running, she'd fall asleep and start veering towards the swamp. And this was a swamp. Fortunately, it was in January, so I don't think the alligators were awake. but it was the northernmost spot in the United States that has alligators, North Carolina. Michael says, still got that button for you, Yogi. Well, thank you, Michael. Much appreciated. Monkey Man says, Mrs. Untold, hello. So we do have a few newer people who've stopped by. So I hope everyone takes the time to subscribe. He says, dancing crystals sound fun. They were fun. It was just definitely a magical time, almost a shamanic experience. Monkey Man says, call, hello. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Michael says, speaking of crystals, Yogi, yours should be in transit to your house. I'm on the lookout for him, Michael. Thank you so much. If you guys didn't hear me talk about this before, hey, Jamie, from our friend Michael Burkeen, the maker of spoons, wands, walking sticks, and letter openers, is sending me some crystals, hand selected and cleansed by Michael. How are you, Jamie? Our newest monetized friend. Hey, Dan. Didn't see you come in, my friend. Let's see. T says, WTF, you can sleep run a marathon? This was a 24-hour race. And the answer to that is no, you cannot. And especially in a swamp. So I had to keep waking her up. Finally, I convinced her to lay down and get just a little bit of sleep, and then I would wake her up in a little bit. I would run a few laps and then wake her up. And I did. And she got up and she finished off. She ran 100K, her very first 24-hour race. Pretty impressive. Michael says, you're very welcome. Jamie says, Jason got a $9.99. It's at a pound. Super sticker tonight. Nice. Jay says, get in, bro. Awesome. Let's see. He says, Brown, that's fantastic. So I'm going to go back to what we were talking about. Hey, Life on Random. Didn't see you come in. Sorry, some people are slipping in without me seeing. Daisy says, still here, Yogi. Hub just got home from work. Let you run in. Thank you. Danny says, waves at dams and fishing. And Life on Random. Thank you guys for coming in. Much appreciated. Michael says, oh, I wonder where's Confused Face. He's normally a little later. Who would you rather see, Confused Face or Mad Face? Michael says, I think it's a mixture between my ghost stories and my ASMR music. I think that's just a good it's a good combination. So I apologize for people who I missed when they first came in. Betty, I appreciate you being here. Michael says they get anywhere from 17 to 20 watch hour times a day. That's pretty good, Michael. Jay says it's crazy. I had 51 hours from that 1 hour live, but it was 7K. Incredible. Jace is getting some mad numbers, man. Speaking of that, Danny says, I wonder where's Mad Face. He might make his way in tonight. Dam says, yo, Yogi, it's nice to see you, Dam. So again, I apologize for missing you guys. Carl says goodbye. Take care, Carl. I told them to sort things out. What do they need to sort out? Songho is here. Batgirl's here. Hey, Batgirl. Danny says Batgirl with a wave. And hey, Dill. Dill, how are you? Hey, Jason, it's nice of you to donate to Jamie, brother. You have a good heart. Jace does have a good heart. And Jamie is a great guy, well deserving. So I'm going to go back to what I sort of inadvertently stumbled upon. You can make YouTube whatever you want. And I'm not talking about like just channel wise, but you get to go see the people you want to go see. No one is ever stuck on one channel. You don't have to keep showing up if that channel doesn't resonate with you. Absolutely fine. Phil says, yes, Jamie's very dedicated to his training. Yes, he is. But more importantly, Michael says, sorry, I left the creamer earlier, Jace. I was getting the videos ready for tonight. Make YouTube, because you're here, make it your spiritual practice. Show up unexpectedly to someone's channel and do something nice, like Jace did. Support, leave a comment, just say hi, give them the gift of your attention. Make new friends, bring new friends. I'm going to use Jace as an example again. He brought Sab over here. Make new friends and then bring those friends to old friends' channel. Take old friends to new friends' channels. Find ways to be kind. Find a novel way to be kind that you never thought about before. Make YouTube your place. Why not? Because it's virtual? I don't know. You get to reach more people, you know? Give a virtual smile. Still says a bit of a different question, but what advice would you give to Jamie in terms of his training? I don't know if I would give Jamie any advice in his training. I like what Jamie's doing, and he's finding his own way. And it all depends on goals. You know what I mean? Jamie, how old are you? You say Jamie's in his mid 20s to possibly early 30s. I don't think he's in his early 30s. Toy Pup says, I have a virtual support system. Not only that, you are part of a virtual support system. You're part of my virtual support system. He says, Bumbles. What I mentioned before, I love YouTube and all that it offers me. And I'm not exclusively talking about getting monetized or that it's a way to earn an income. It can be. And if you're one of the fortunate ones, you can make a big income. You could be the next Mr. What's his name? What is his name? Dell says, I've heard Jamie is 29. I don't know for sure, but yeah. So when I was 29, I was powerlifting. And then I switched it around later. I went into Olympic lifting and then kettlebell sport and then ultra running. We all find our way. You know, that's the great thing about training as well. Twipep says it's a great platform. It is a great platform. But, you know, as I said, more importantly, make it your place of kindness. Make it a place where you can go and be kind. Think of how many people do the exact opposite. So we have a name for people, trolls, although a lot of us here don't like to use that term. Because as soon as you label someone, anything, who was it? I think maybe, I bet your friend Dill knows the philosopher. Once you label me, you negate me. I think it was Kierkegaard. Kierkegaard is my fallback philosopher. If I don't know who it is, I just say Kierkegaard. No one ever argues with you unless they happen to be a philosopher. Flip Up says, if you just be yourself, there's lots of opportunities with YouTube. I agree. I have stumbled upon quite a few, or they've stumbled upon me. Dill says, you are powerlifting while he's doing a resistance band workout. But like you said, we all have different goals. And I believe it's all about being where you're at. Absolutely. Well said, Dill. Poor man says, sup, Yogi? What's up, Dan? So yeah, I was talking about, the more you give to other people on YouTube, your attention, your kindness, a comment, share them out, show people how much you appreciate their channels, the more you get back. And I'm not, again, exclusively talking about monetary. You can get that as well, but that's just one little aspect. There's so much you get back. And here's the most important thing you get back: you feel good. The more you give to other people for no other reason except you want them to feel good and you want to feel good. You are the anti-troll. You are traveling the YouTube streets for the sole purpose of making one person feel a little bit better for your presence being there. Imagine if you decided that's my YouTube. It's all it is, all it's for. Eric the Point has said he uses YouTube to make himself a better person. I've been friends with Eric LaPointe for about a year now. He's, in my opinion, he's always been a better person. He's always been a good person. Dill says, I haven't read much of Kierkegaard, but you really like that quote. I do like that quote. Once you label me, you negate me. In your mind. Not in my mind, unless I buy into it. Dan says, just got out from a 3-hour nap. Nice. How you feeling? How are the shoulders feeling? He says, say Dan and King Dale. Dale says, first time I heard that quote, when you label, you negate me. Nice one. Yep. I like that one too. And of course, we can turn it around. Once I label you, I've negated you. As well, I've negated myself, because now I've presented myself as someone who judges and holds dear, cherishes those judgments, never realizing it's just a thought. Every judgment I place upon you is just a thought that I fixated upon, that I've added so much weight to, that now it hangs on you like a cloak. I never give you space to be who you truly are. This is how I see you, and you shall ever be this way in my mind. We've literally negated them, regulated them. This little corner. What a shame. What a shame to do that to anyone, including doing it to ourselves. And we do. I remember my entire life being told that I was bad at math by everyone. My mom would use it as an excuse. That's okay, you're just not good at math. And I believed it my entire life. Then one day, I decided, you know what? I'm negating myself. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit down with a math book, and I'm going to study it, and I'm going to do some really hard problems. It turns out I really was bad at math. But now I know. I figured that out for myself. I didn't need anyone to tell me that. Danny says, Yogi, I like YouTube because you meet people from different countries. I don't mind the trolls, and people don't like us, just ignore them. Well said, Danny. Danny is one of the kindest people I know on YouTube. I have never seen him ruffled by anyone or anything. He says, Puppy Mommy, go find your glasses, sister. Daisy says, that's right, Yogi. Look at Daisy's channel. In my opinion, it's a beautiful channel. One of the most beautiful ones out there. I love hanging out with Daisy. I love hanging out with Mama Chris. I love hanging out with Marion's gigs. I love hanging out with Toy Pups. Speaking of labeling, I don't want to label their channels, but I give them the broad. They are emotional health channels. They're also a lot of fun. They're hanging out with a good friend. Hey, Maddie. Welcome, my friend. Dan says, feel good. Gonna get some work in. Awesome. What's the plan for today? Daisy says, thank you, Yogi. You're welcome, Daisy. You've made that place. You know what I mean? You literally shaped your channel from your heart. How can you not love that? How can you not have someone literally open up the doors to their heart and say, come on in and just hang out and feel good? Manny says, send some love to Batgirl. Phil says, brother, there's a YouTuber by the name of Seb Jones that believe he's going to be enlightened, but he leads his viewers on saying they can like him if they do semen retention and pay for his one on. I bet you there are people who buy into it. Everyone wants an easier way to enlightenment, not realizing there is no way to enlightenment. Enlightenment is the way. Let's see. Maddie says, Daisy Hart. How was the aquarium cleaning, Maddie? Phil says, one consultations. What would be your advice to someone like that believes they will get somewhere? I don't think I could give them advice because they wouldn't believe me. Everyone wants to believe that, hey, if you pay enough, if you do enough, if you pay enough penance, if you meditate long enough, you'll get enlightened. I love how Dogen, the Zen master, when he says he was asked by his followers, does meditation lead to enlightenment? And he said no. And it shocked everyone in his community because they'd been meditating forever. Why are we doing this if it doesn't lead to enlightenment? And his reply was, because meditation is enlightenment. Doing it is enlightenment. You're already that in which you seek, you just don't know it yet. Hey, Kat. Kat, how are you? If I'm not mistaken, today is Kat's Friday, or is tomorrow Kat's Friday? Pup says, like and share the live, guys. Thank you, Toy Pups. Hey, T, did you take your supplements yet? And Toy Pup says, let's make it rain. Nothing crazy, just a circuit with a vest, says poor man. Taking my sleep supplement. Manny says, I'm good, Daisy. How are you? Manny's getting awful close to getting monetized as well. The last he had said was he was 500 away, but that was a couple of days ago. Michael says, say CC. Hey, Corey. It's been a while. Hey, CC. It's perspective. I agree. It's all perspective. And our perspectives are made by our projections. Boy, my cat was being pretty insistent there. Yes, Friday. I'm ready for rest, I bet. Manny says, it's okay, T. Philly is fine. I haven't had worse. Hey, Danny. Danny says, hi, Yogi. What's new, Danny? Phil says, hi, Batgirl and Company. Michael says, Yogi, I'm finally back up to 26 videos. Took a lot of work and research, but it's well worth it. Yeah, it's definitely paying off, Michael. Manny says, Mr. Jace, hi. Toy Pup says, do W. Do W. Jay says, Mumsy Sweetness. Maddie says, 342 hours left, Miss Yogi. Awesome. And counting. I've had you up most of the day until you went to go do your cleaning. I had our friend Gravity Core up on his live stream. Danny says, hey to Batgirl. Danny's saying hi to everyone. Small Face says, really a poor man's gym. We get a guest coming up. I think you'll recognize the voice. Jay says, Dan, he's behind me. Wow, look at that snow.
It's just a yogi doing burpees in his basement. Look at all the snow,
That
guys.
is a lot of snow.
Yeah, the poor puppies. Like, it snowed so much and it kept snowing, so it was hard. I always shoveled this deck and this little area over here. And they came out, and when they were running, you couldn't see them because the snow was deeper than them. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it was so cute.
Hey, I'm going to answer a question real quick. I can hear you fine. I'm going to answer a question real quick from our friend Dale. He says, so if anyone wanted to pay you money so they become enlightened, like you add, they say it and worship at your feet, I imagine you would turn them away. That's the impression I get. Well, for one, I would say, man, I'm no different than you. I'm muddling along through life trying to figure out my problems the best that I can. Well, I'm being kind throughout. The whole concept of enlightenment lost its luster for me a long time ago, and I settled into a life of continuous 24/7 forgiveness. I decided I would rather be kind than anything else, and that's how I proceeded from there.
Yogi, you enlighten all of us every single day. And guys, can I say something? You can get a membership. That's what you could do. You can get a membership or you can get a super chat and support the enlightenment because we're all getting enlightened every single day with the yogi.
I
Super chat up the place.
I flipped that around a little bit. That you guys give me the opportunity to be better, and I appreciate that.
Yeah,
If
you're the
if
best,
there
Yogi.
if there is a path to enlightenment, it is through each one of you. It's through all of us together.
Aw.
We are only enlightened.
Even when we try to compliment him, he's giving us compliments. Look at that, guys.
Well, you guys are well deserving, 100%.
Oh, we love you so much, Yogi. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I just came on to be silly.
Well,
We
you got
love
to
you
answer.
and, interrupt you.
You have to answer a question from Pokemon, who says, "What's the white stuff on the ground?"
Yeah, listen. You talking to me? You talking to me? Are you talking to me? You know what that is, right? That's called snow. It's called snow. Yeah, it's called snow. It's a lot of snow, right?
It's a lot
That
of snow.
that was like, yeah, it was a couple days of snowing,
Man,
guys.
I love that sky.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? That's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at the snow. I'm looking at the sky and the clouds. Isn't it beautiful? Look,
Hey,
guys, it's gorgeous.
our friend just a Marie doing burpees in her basement is here. Hey, Marie.
Hi, Marie, just a Marie. Yogi, you're doing amazing. I gotta say, now you got just a Marie doing burpees in her basement. Then you got just a Joshua streaming from everyone's basement. You're amazing, Yogi.
Our
Keep it up.
friend Night Watcher, way back last summer, changed his name to just a Night Watcher doing burpees in his bedroom, and he has threatened to sue. He has threatened to sue everyone who has now changed their name to just whatever doing burpees because he
Oh
originally
my
came up with it.
God. Oh my God, he's coming for you?
He's not coming for me. He's coming because he was the original. He changed his name sort of to tease me. He was the first one to do it.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh my god.
he's claiming the right. He's the only one who is allowed to make fun of me, he's saying.
No, don't. Let everybody make fun of Yogi. Let everybody do it.
Exactly. Thank you.
Let us give us a turn too. We want to do it too.
Thank you for
Don't take
sticking up
all rights. No,
for sticking up for me, I think.
I'm taking one for the team. I'll take the bad stuff for it. But let us do it. Like we want to make fun of the Yogi too. Come on, guys.
Everyone join in.
Okay, Yogi. Yeah, we all want to join in and make fun of him too. I love you. I'm not even wearing my glasses. I'm just being interruptive.
Well, I appreciate that.
I was like
It's always
chasing the airplane.
it is always a pleasure.
Namaste, Yogi. Love you. And we
Namaste.
always talk at the same time. Namaste. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Our friend Toy Pups with the snow and the beautiful sky. I'm glad you're not sick anymore. We got a bark bark. Jason's waving at Marie. Batgirl says Yogi's a great guy. Thank you, Batgirl. Thank you so much. Dill says, I appreciate your wisdom and heart. Thank you, Dill. And I certainly appreciate you, my friend. Danny drops the link. This is, let me bring it up. Man, look at those rocks. Crystals. $747 subs. Guys, you subscribe to our friend Danny the Singer, Manny. Beautiful crystals. Songa says, Angel was asking for you, Marie. Danny says, 3 more subs to get to the 750 mark. So is everyone here subscribed to Danny? Actually, let me bring Danny back up. I'm not sure if I'm subscribed with my other channel. Give me 1 second, Danny. I am. I got you with both my accounts, Danny. Sorry, I was hoping to give you another one. Is anyone here not subscribed to Danny? Oh, there are 3 people here not subscribed to Danny. Songa says, oops, I read that. Marie says, sorry, guys. Hey, Leo, much love to the goat. Man, there's only 1 goat here. All right, there's 2 goats here. There is Jace and there is Leo. You know what? I can call myself an old goat. Marie says, hi to Jace. Iceman. Do we get Iceman here? Hey, Iceman. Iceman says, glad I finally get to meet you. Hey, Iceman. Do we have people in common? I just subscribed to you, my friend. I'm sorry I didn't see you when you came in. Tanya says, Yogi. Hey, Tandra. Tandra, you and Daisy are neck and neck. You are both in the 290s. Maddie says, sub, Danny. Rocco says, Iceman, not seen you for about for a good bit. You good? Maddie sent us some love to Tandra. Iceman says, absolutely, 100. How are you? Let's see. I think you are asking Batgirl how she is. If in some case you're asking how I am, I'm doing pretty good, my friend. T says, Marie, where's your drawing channel? I want to sub to watch. Danny says, we'll make more shorts with crystals and gemstones. Nice, Danny. I'm getting some crystals sent to me from our friend Michael Burkeen. They're on their way. Daisy says, hey, Tandra. Man, I'm really hoping that it's both of your guys' week, Daisy and Tandra. And Sherry. And then all of us can push Runner Boy over the line. We can all help Manny, if you don't mind. He's really close, guys. He says, Leo, home from work now. I hope you're feeling better, Leo. Dale says, may I ask, brother, your thoughts on Schopenhauer saying the world is suffering and life is best seen as something to be endured rather than something enjoyed because of the competitiveness of life? I think he saw one aspect, but he stopped. Buddha saw the same thing, came to the same conclusion as Schopenhauer. As a matter of fact, Schopenhauer was influenced by Buddhism, but I think he was somewhat of a natural pessimistic and was unable to go any farther. Buddha, on the other hand, explained why life was suffering and then gave an eightfold path on how to go out of suffering. Yoga does the same thing. The entirety of yoga is the cessation of the fluctuations of the mind, according to Patanjali's in the Yoga Sutras, which means we still the mind so that we see clearly. And when we see clearly, we see that it's the mind that makes suffering. I love the simplicity of A Course in Miracles. And it says, life is suffering because life as we know it is an illusion. And our only role is to see through the illusion, and we do that through forgiveness. Forgiveness is the great eraser of illusion because resentments and grievances, things that we don't forgive, grudges, thank you, Eric, good point. They belong in the illusion, they keep us time bound. Kenneth Wapner called it the 2+2 world. Taking it off of Dostoevsky, mispronounced, I'm sure. Anyway, he wrote about the 2+2 and Kenneth Wapner took it further and he called it the 2+2 = 5, or the 2 × 2 = 5. He does that interchangeable. Hey, Mary. And that's the quantum thinking. When we're stuck in that linear world, you did this to me, it hurt me, and I will not forgive you until I feel like forgiving you. Logical order. In that 2+2 = 5 world, the quantum world, we only have this moment. You've done nothing to me because we only exist right now. So the past, or the forgiveness, is asking us to not see the past. Remember the quote I gave out the other day? Forgiveness is letting go of all hope for a better past. All right. Marie says, actually, B, this is my drawing channel. If you scroll all the way down to where it's on here somewhere, B. Michael says, Yogi, apologies for that random remark earlier. Michael, you never have to apologize. As you know by now, our entire channel is random. Everything we do is random. All right, I promise to catch up. Iceman says, hi. So, hey, Iceman, tell us a bit about yourself, my friend. Are you a Wim Hof practitioner? Gil says, and what he believed that pain certainly outweighed the happiness. Yeah, he was a really unhappy person. Some people are drawn towards that pessimism in philosophy. I couldn't help but think that there was something different. Flip Up says, we are listening. Daisy says, dinner time, be back. Letting this run. Thank you, Daisy. He says, Marie left a few comments. And Marie says, okay, B. Mary says, I love that quote. Yep, man, I'd love seeing it on your page, Mary. It's one of my favorites too. The other one that I use quite a bit is the one holy true thing that one can say about the past is that it's not here. It's not here. But how much time do we spend in thought of the past? And how much of the, hey, Skeeter, how much of the past do we project to the future so that we keep condemning ourselves to relive all the bad things that have ever happened to us? How are you doing, Mary? Hey, is everyone here subscribed to Mary's Gigs? We are pushing her towards 1,000 subs. How you doing, Skeeter? Toy Pup says, no frills, no mercy. Mary says, hi to Tundra. If I've missed a comment, guys, let me know. I apologize. Iceman says, I just stay busy. I don't get on here much. Your stream pop up on my feed, so I decided to check it out. Well, thank you, Iceman. I appreciate that. Appreciate you being here and hanging in here so long. Skeeter says, gigs. Mary says, I'm still working. I'm doing well. How was the rest of Super Bowl night? Did you stay busy or did things die off? Song that says, I love donuts. I like donuts too. Man, you can't go wrong with a good donut. And is there any such thing as a bad donut? Because even a bad donut is still a donut. And that's pretty incredible. Now, here's the question. Piggybacking on our conversation yesterday, if you had to pick between a donut and a muffin, what would it be? That's a tough one, man. I do like donuts. I want to wait and see what you guys are going to say. Marie says, thanks, Song Hill. Smile Face smiles and gives us a thumbs up. Hey, Smile Face, I missed some of your martial arts on Jace's. Jace was telling me. He said it was impressive. Marie says, I want to go to bed. Good night. Well, thanks for hanging out for a bit, Marie. Smallface says, look, Yogi, it's the cutest bee alive. That is a really cute bee. Smallface absolutely loves that bee. Smallface says, I've had a bad donut. You have, but wasn't even the bad donut pretty good? She says, it's a big Banana Anna, Smallface. Uncle says, yeah, if they made a pumpkin spice donut, that would be gross. Well, it wouldn't be, actually, I would like it myself, but it wouldn't be gross for someone who likes pumpkin. So it would still be a good donut for the wrong person. Man, I love stuffed bell peppers. Toy Pup says, we're cooking dinner, stuffed bell peppers. Oh my God, so Italiano. Hey, I did okay. I did okay with that word. I'm not going to try to say it again. Yummy. Now, if they made, let's see, mushy pea donuts. Good thing Jace isn't, or good thing Skits isn't here. Toy Pup says we had a Grand National 86 Turbo Special Edition. They showcased the same car at Super Bowl. Oh, you had one yourself? Wow. Smallface says, yeah, Yogi, I think it's by the end of the life. I'm going to check it out. Hey, you got any fights coming up? Hey, Toy Pups, did you know that our friend Smallface is a mixed martial artist? Toy Pups is a UFC fan as well as a pro wrestling fan. Bill says Jace always pushes the guys to the limit. He's a great coach. I really admire Jace's enthusiasm and how kind he is to all. Jace is a spirit brother, for sure. And you're right. He's an excellent coach. We got some rainbows from Toy Pups. Bumblebee, I bet you are. Oh, small face, I am cute even for my age. I can vouch for that. So I'll say, but nothing is cuter than this. Pretty cute. Mary is laughing. He says, small face, I know Jace personally. He told you I'm a tough cookie. We got some Jacob Love. Hey, Jacob, my friend, how are you? What are your thoughts on Schopenhauer saying there is a empirical character, the traits everyone can see and judge the actions? Then there's the intelligible character outside of time and space. So they are one and the same. I'd say it's all part of the illusion. Still, my own personal opinion is that Schopenhauer didn't quite go deep enough. He was well studied in Buddhism. He was well studied in Vedanta, as well as Christian mysticism, but he was not a practitioner. You know what I mean? He was so stuck in the intellect. I love how Thomas Merton said that the only journey we have in life is to go from the head to the heart, and that it's actually a journey without distance because it doesn't exist. All there is the heart center, love. He says, small face, I wish I could join you with the burpees, but can't. Phil says, for that. Danny says, small face, here's a donut for you, but it's bad. It looks like a pretty good donut, Danny. We got some love from Toy Pups. We got some more Jacob love. Mary says, hey to Batgirl. Danny says, Mr. Burpee support. T says, even Mushy Pea Donuts is bad too. Yeah, that might be the exception to the rule, T. I gotta agree with you on that. Toy Pup says, Mushy Pea, anything sounds delicious. Not. I agree with you about that too. Why, for one, no peas? For two, why mush them up? We've talked about this quite a bit. We'll never get an answer. Bill says, well studied. I think he hit the nail on the head. He was too caught up too much with mind or the intellect. Absolutely. So make that journey from the intellect to the heart. And again, as Thomas Merton said, it's a journey without distance. Man, I've spent entire live streams just quoting Thomas Merton. We got more Jacob love. T says, Yogi, Jada Sweetie, thanks for vouching for me. Oh, of course. Absolutely. Marie says, just scheduled a live. When's the live coming up, Marie? You dare talk about mushy peas without me? I knew you would come in. As soon as I said mushy peas, I knew you would come running in. Bill says, there's a dialogue from Schopenhauer book, which is too long for me to post. Here, if you're interested, is okay if I send it to you on Facebook. Yes, it is okay. He says, Marie, how many hours time difference here in UK? What's up there, Jace? Are they mushy? Or are they just peas?
Mushy peas, it says there on the tin.
I
Mushy
can't read
peas.
the whole thing.
Okay. Okay. Watch. Hang on. Wait for it.
I can't read it. What's it say?
Mushy peas.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing it. It's upside down. There we go. Mushy peas. Man, I'll never understand it. So how come you guys just don't mush them up for yourself?
Wait for it. And a third brand. What's the chances that you have a conversation about mushy peas? Let's not leave the ladies out. They do the ones for the ladies. The chickpeas, obviously, they're for the ladies. So there's that many different varieties of pea. It's just like it's crazy.
Can you taste the difference?
I don't eat them. Why do you think they're still there? If it were, they'd be empty tins. If it was me, you know what I'm like. It's
Yeah,
food.
that's true. That's true.
It's food. But I'm at 1 minute and 40 seconds. But as you see, Marie, happy days. Plenty of tins of mushy peas. It's something you can get in plentiful supply here. But yes, I think I'm going to time this just about on the 2 minute mark. No. Didn't work. I think it didn't work. I was supposed to be a moo and just a quick cut away then, but I'll have to style it out some other way.
I gotta say though, that might have been the perfect move.
That was
Understated.
the failed moo.
I think it was perfect actually. It had a certain essence. I like
Yeah,
it.
it was gentle. It was that sort of like, yeah.
Exactly. The perfect meal. Jason's come on and demonstrated the perfect meal. Mary says, chickpeas, seriously? I do like chickpeas. I actually just bought a couple cans of chickpeas. I don't normally have anything from cans, but I wanted something on hand just in case. Although I probably have about 75 pounds of lentils right now. I've been very blessed with friends contributing to the lentil fund. All right, guys, let me catch up. Let me go to the bottom just to see. Marie says, I'm sleepy. I'll be back. T is not fond of the mushy peas. Neither am I. Jason says, game over. That is the perfect meal. Mary says, oh, you're right, T. It was reversed. Backo says, mushy peas are nice. It's one of those things. People either really seem to like them or they don't. Danny says, gives a wave to Jacob. Give me 1 second, guys. Hey, thanks for sending me that, Dale. That will be it's going to be my morning reading. All right. Batgirl says, Jace, catch you later. Off to post a clip. Take care, Yogi and Chad. Thank you for hanging out, Batgirl. Very much appreciate it. Beach lover besties. So I'm going to reiterate, meaning repeat myself, if you guys don't mind. YouTube can be your spiritual practice because everything is spiritual. It could be your place of kindness. It could be your place to learn and practice and give patience. Which, man, the world, our country, is certainly in short supply of patience. Imagine if we had patience with someone who just had a different religious view, someone who had a different political view, someone who had a different whatever view. We were just patient. To me, patient equates to kindness. So yeah, we've talked a lot this channel on, YouTube, why I like it and why I like your channel. And when I say your channel, I mean you, whoever you might be, each and every one of you. Because I see so many people do it. I see so many people who have carved out a section of YouTube devoted just to being kind, to extend love. Course in Miracles states that, hey, beach lover, sorry I didn't see you when you first came in. We got some love from Toy Pups. We are either, in any single moment, projecting fear and all of its many manifestations. Guilt is fear. Hatred is fear. Course says that we think the opposite of love is hate, but the opposite of love is fear. Although, truly speaking, love can have no opposite, because that which is all-encompassing can truly have no opposite. So in any moment, we are either extending love or we are projecting fear. And as we mentioned earlier in the conversation, projection causes our perception. We are perceiving a world based upon our projections. Yoga, the entirety of yoga, is a path on how to see past our projections. It's about quieting the mind just enough. The entirety of Buddhism is about escaping suffering by letting go of our perceptions. Course in Miracles, I love how it takes Buddhism and yoga and sums it up so nicely, literally nicely. The world is based upon our perceptions that are caused by our projections. We can escape that through the practice of forgiveness. By being kind. By doing what one of the premier teachers, Phil says, Eric, you mentioned someone named Burton. What was the name, if it's okay? Did I mention someone named Burton? What in regards? Was it Paul Burton? Paul Burton was one of the early American, actually British, I believe, Vedic authors. He's the one who discovered Ramana Maharshi. I'm not sure. Burton. Let me know what we were talking in reference to. Hey, Christine. Christine says, hello, Eric. Nice to see you, my friend. Jacob says, much love and respect, brother Mr. Yogi. Thank you for having me so I can support you, Boss Man, the legendary. Thank you, my friend. Salute to you. Smash the like button, guys. Says Toy Pups. Thank you. 42 likes. Let's get 50. Christine says, thank you, Yogi. You're welcome, Christine. It's really nice to see you. Oh, Merton. Thomas Merton. Merton. was a monk. He was a Jesuit. Was he a Franciscan? I don't remember. One of the earliest people in the 50s to bring Zen and Taoism. You would not think that a Catholic priest would bring Taoism and Zen to the United States, but he did. Let me bring up some quotes before we go to bed. This says, I saw 44. So I mentioned that he said the only journey we're ever meant to take is from the intellect, from the mind to the heart. And it's truly a journey without distance. I get the feeling that's the journey that Jace took. That he, Jace is fully immersed in the heart. It's a great place to be. Hey, Dill, you're going to like this one. This is one of my favorite, maybe my all-time favorite Thomas Merton quote. My dear brothers and sisters, we are already one, but we imagine we are not. And what we have to recover is our original unity. What we have to be is what we are. So that answers your question about enlightenment. What we have to be is what we are. This is why some of my favorite conversations with toy pups, and we talk about the thing is the thing. I've had people ask me, how do you get to be kind? And the answer is by being kind. How do you get to be patient? By being patient. The great line from A Course in Miracles, infinite patience produces immediate results. Meaning when we practice infinite patience, we are infinitely patient. Danny says 46 now, Full House Yogi. Wow. Nice. Thank you, Danny. Hey, Simon. Simon says, hey, Yogi. Amazing Doll Vlogs says, so Yogi. Hello, my friend. Simon says some loves to Jace. Danny says hi. This is Christine's account, like 46. Awesome. Thank you so much. Michael says, I'm going to have to go in a few minutes, Yogi. I have a premiere in 21 minutes. Nice. Well, I'll have wrapped up by then. I'm going to wrap up in just a minute. We have our friend Simon here, and I have not done breath work with anyone all day. So if you guys want to close out the session with some breath work, let me know. Mary's Gig says 47. Thank you, Mary. Christine says, Danny, hello. I'm always up for doing some breath work. You guys let me know, though. We can close out with just some more talking, or with the breath work. So, it brings me back to that quote from Dogen, the great Japanese Zen master. I mentioned it earlier in the conversation. Does meditation lead to awakening? Does it lead to enlightenment? And his answer was no. Upset a great many of his followers because they had been practicing a very single-minded form of Zen meditation. Eyes half closed. staring at a wall. Jace says, bedtime for me. Family, catch you tomorrow. Much love. Thank you, Jace. I appreciate you hanging out today. So yeah, his followers were shocked. So we've been meditating for decades, and now you tell us it doesn't lead to enlightenment? And his answer was, because meditation is enlightenment. Doing the thing is the thing. It doesn't lead anywhere. Someone might say, I've been practicing kindness for months and months and months, and I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. There's nowhere to go. The practice is the thing. You practice kindness, you're kind. There you go. Problem solved. If you lack patience, practice patience. And you're practicing being patient. There you go. Danny says, good night, Jace. Sweet dreams. So yeah, this is why I often talk about practice. One of my favorite lines from Jack Kornfield, a Buddhist author, psychologist, who was asked, does meditation lead to awakening? And he said the same as Zogan, no, that awakening is an accident. However, meditation makes you accident prone. All right, guys. Oh, all right. Simon says, mindfulness breathing tonight, bro. Absolutely. Let's close down with some breathing. Simon, what time of the night is it for you? Are you getting ready to wind down? I will lead you through the practice that I'm going to do myself right after I finish the live stream. And it is 4-8 breathing, exhaling through the left nostril. We're going to use our thumb to gently press on the right nostril. So I'm going to breathe in through the nose for a count of 4, gently pause. I'm going to exhale for a count of 8. Now we want to engage that ujjayi breath. Remember the ha breath, guys? Where we're making that ha sound as if we're fogging up a pair of glasses. Let me find my demonstrating glasses. Simon says, not taking pills yet, Yogi. Got you. So it's that same sound, like I'm fogging up my bathroom mirror. Let's see. Mary says, oops. Something about Discord. We're going to do that same breath, though, but we're going to close our mouth. See if you can hear me. Gentle snore. Just like breathing in, we're going to snore again as we breathe in. That allows us to take our time with the breath. If we just try to breathe in for a count of 4 by sucking air in, we never make it to 4. Same way when we exhale, comes out too fast. When we do that breath, the ujjayi breath, victorious breath, it's like we're putting a faucet on the breath and allowing a little bit of air to sip out. Sip in, sip out. So we're going to breathe in for a count of 4. My count, we're going to pause just enough time to put our thumb side of the nose. We're going to exhale from the left for a count of 8. And then we're going to breathe in again. And we're going to do 8, maybe 10 breaths. We'll see how it goes. Everyone ready? What I want you to do is, if you're still here, if you're still hanging out with me, relax. Breathe normally and naturally. If there's any stress, breathe into it. Consciously send a little bit of light, a little bit of love, a little bit of your breath into wherever feels tense, and allow it, just through your awareness, to relax. Quick scan to your body. Notice where you're breathing. Breathing easily through the nose, out through the nose. Just bring your attention to where you feel the breath. In just a moment, we're going to breathe in for a count of 4. We're going to block the nose. We're going to exhale through the left for a count of 8. I'm going to guide you through it. We're going to go at my count. We're going to breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Block the nose. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Block the nose and breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Block the nose. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Block the nose through the left for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left nostril. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. Relax. Breathe normally and naturally. When we extend the exhale, we are triggering the vagus nerve, and we are entering more deeply into the parasympathetic nervous state, which is the rest and digest state. Prepares us to shut the body down for the night so that it can rest and recover and digest. The parasympathetic corresponds with the left nostril. So when we exhale, extending it through the left nostril, now we're deeply, it's like we're turbocharging that relaxation response. So I hoped it helped. I hoped it helped. Simon says, Ace Yogi, thank you, bro. Absolutely. You're welcome. Always happy to do breath work with anyone. If you want, reach out to me on Messenger. Send me a message here. We'll do it privately. Whenever you want. Guys, I'm going to head off. Thank you. Appreciate you all hanging out with me. 45 thumbs up. Much appreciated, guys. I'll be back. I'll be here at 5 in the morning. Talking about stuff. All right, guys. Take care.